I'd like to invite any spirit who'd like to come and talk to me tonight through Kadira. You're welcome to do so right now. And if there's a group of you, just select a spokesperson for your group and that person come and use Kadira's voice.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
Richard.
Richard. How old were you when you died?
23.
Okay. And whereabouts did you live?
England.
Okay.
But I didn't spend much time there.
Oh, okay. Well, did you travel?
I was a knight.
Oh, okay.
And we went on crusades.
Right.
So a lot of time was spent travelling, yes.
Okay.
And of course that's how I died.
In
case you're about to ask.
Right.
Sword.
Okay. Are you on your own or are you with others tonight?
Well, I didn't invite them along, but they came anyway.
Okay. And are they all from the same time, or are they all knights, or what do you have in common? Or they just tag along and you don't know?
No, I can see some brother knights here.
All right. Okay. So have you come from the first sphere?
Yes.
Okay. So how can I help you tonight?
Well, I was elected as a spokesperson. That's why I thought it was just me coming and not all them.
Okay.
But maybe they didn't trust me to take the message back properly. The place where we live is it's all right, but we have a dilemma because being knights and sworn to serve the Lord Jesus and uphold truth and honour and all of those things, many of us did less than honourable things in the name of that duty. And while a lot of us have been together for many years, because it's several hundred years now since we lived, and many of us have travelled from darker places to where we are now.
Yeah.
But we seem to be stuck. And we do not know whether this is because we have lost faith in God and Jesus, or that we have abandoned them, or we have a crisis of faith because the things that we were asked to do in the name of God were not loving things.
No.
We tortured and pillaged and raped.
Yeah.
And how is this being a holy soldier of Christ? We belong to our Lord. Not all of us had the same lords, but we came from the same system, the same political system. So we were all bound by the same rules.
Yep. Yep.
And we know and we are sorry for what we did. But we cannot, well, there are a couple of things. We have not seen God.
Right.
We have not seen any members of the church. We do not feel we're in heaven.
No.
So we are not in purgatory or hell.
Okay.
So we do not know where we are, except we're in the first sphere.
Yep. What's it like where you are as far as brightness is concerned and colours and stuff like that?
Well, it's quite nice.
Okay.
It's
So
not...
You've got daylight, you've got
Yes.
different colours.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's trees and rivers and there's towns and there's places of knowledge and learning.
Okay.
But
so you've progressed a fair way up in the first sphere then. Yep.
but we don't understand, and we feel that this is what is holding us back, is our lack of understanding, firstly, how the process works. We know that we have come up from darker place, but we don't really know why, how it was that we suddenly went from one place to the other. It's just that we were there and then we were here.
Yeah, okay.
So,
well, the way it works is this. When you're on the earth, as you know, you were like from when you first were conceived, physical body was created, a spirit body was created, and a soul joined those two bodies. And the whole time you're on earth, that was how it was. And then when you died, the physical body ceased to exist, and now you've left with just your spirit body and your soul.
yes.
Now, during your time on earth, whatever you did that was unloving lowered your soul condition. Okay?
What is this soul condition?
Well,
what does that mean?
When you're first conceived, you start off with what we call the level, and I'll explain a bit more about the spheres later, but what we call a sixth sphere state. So we just call it a level 6 soul condition, just to make it easy. Now, depending on what's happened during your life, and sometimes even your parents, even the 9 months you spend in your mother's womb can lower your soul condition, just whatever's going on in your family. But as you are unloving to others, or anything that's you do during your life can lower your soul condition. So that determines where you end up, or where you start off at when you pass. So when you arrived in the first sphere, it was in a darker place than where you are now. Now, as soon as you start feeling, say, sorry for the things that you've done,
Yes.
that raises your soul condition, and you immediately go to a brighter place.
So because we have talked about, we've had discussions about the things that we did.
Yeah.
And we have felt that it was wrong, and we did feel sorry. And now you come to mention it, that was the time when everything suddenly looked a bit brighter.
Yeah.
I remember now.
So there's a lot of things that you were taught, because the Bible that was put together by the Catholic Church. And the Catholic Church and the Church of England both sort of added and did things to the Bible over the years. And the Bible is nothing like it was supposed to be, and it got changed a lot. And it was used as a means of power and keeping control over people. and all the rest of it.
Well, many of us could not even read, and we didn't have Bibles. You must remember.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
when we were here,
1584, yeah.
the only books were in the churches.
Yeah, and you were just...
We weren't monks, we were knights.
Yeah, so you were just taught what they taught you and that was it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So the thing is, there is no hell as it is described, the fire and brimstone place. That doesn't even exist. And neither does heaven, as the way that most people see it. In the spirit world, there are a number of spheres. You're in the first sphere at the moment, and there are lots of different levels, probably 50 or 60, it varies. The top of the first sphere is more beautiful than anywhere on earth. And as your soul condition becomes better, you move up. And as you become more loving, you move through the different spheres of the spirit world. And each sphere is different in that everything is a higher vibration than the sphere before it. And as you become more loving, you become brighter. Now you can see the spirits that are with me and with Kadira tonight, how bright they are.
Yes.
And
the bright one with the woman I'm speaking through, he is like what I imagined a wonderful holy night would be like. His amazing just goodness and loving presence.
Yeah, you can feel the love coming from him. Yeah, he's from the 10th sphere.
Oh, should I bow or something?
No.
I don't want to offend such a holy person.
No, he's... there are a lot of spheres in the spirit world. Amethyst is from the 4th sphere. And as you become loving, you'll become brighter and brighter yourselves. Now, the way the spirit world is set up, the first 6 spheres relate to what we call natural love. The love that we have for our family, our friends. And when you become totally loving, and what I mean by that is your unconditional love, you love unconditionally, you don't have any conditions attached to your love, you can go right up to the 6th sphere. Right. Now, there's another kind of love, which is God's divine love. Now, when you've received God's divine love, you can go past the 6th sphere and right through to however many spheres there are at the time. Now, at the moment, there's, I think, 39. So, what I like to let everyone know about, because most people, particularly if they've been brought up in the church, they haven't really even been taught how to pray properly. They've been taught stuff from some, books or from chants or from whatever it is that the particular religion does. The way we talk to God is just through our emotions. No other way.
Well, I would have to say that most of us have given up trying to talk to God because we felt, well, in the beginning we probably prayed a lot for help, but we didn't seem to get any, so we stopped praying.
Well,
now we feel that given that we have led bad lives, that God won't want to know about us now because we abandoned him and we'd lived bad lives, so we are in a bit of a pickle.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. The church teaches us that we're sinners, and if we do bad things, we're going to go to hell and stay there forever, and all of this sort of rubbish. None of that's true, and hell doesn't even exist, as I've already said. God actually forgives straight away when we do things, because that's just how loving God is. God has also given us a free will to do whatever we like, and God doesn't push himself on us. So what I'd like all of you to do now, how many is with you?
Many.
Okay.
They've all
turned up.
Well, not all. It's a big place.
Okay.
Where we come from.
Well, you can go back and share.
Many of them have come.
Okay. What you can do tonight is this. As I already said, you speak to God through your emotions. So deep down, whatever you feel. So God doesn't push his love on you. You simply need to ask for it. So what I'd like all of you to try and right now is just simply say, God, please give me your divine love.
That's it?
And it's something you've got to feel deep down. You've really got to desire God's love. The problem in the church is we're taught to do everything in our minds, and we do everything by talking. God doesn't listen to audio. You can say it out loud, but it's what you feel deep down that matters. Okay?
Okay.
So all you need to do is just say exactly that. Just open up your hearts and just say, God, please give me your divine love.
What's happening? What's happening?
What are you feeling?
It's very bright now.
Mm.
There's big clouds of darkness though.
Rising up out of it.
Yes. Everybody's looking so different.
Mm.
It was like a big, like a big wave rolled across everybody.
That's what God's love feels like. Now that is something you can do every single day. You can ask God for
Just once a day?
as often as you like.
Well, aren't we lucky?
Aren't you lucky? Yes.
So what will happen now? Does that change things?
It does. What you might find is that you don't go back to the same place you came from.
What about the others who didn't come? They didn't.
You can go back and teach them that.
Okay.
Now,
some of them have left already to go and get the others.
In the spirit world, there's one rule as far as the different spheres are concerned. You can never go higher than what your soul condition allows.
Yes.
But you can always go lower.
Okay.
You can go down as far as you want, but you won't want to go down that far. But
well, we might go back because there were some of us that got left behind when we came to this place.
Right.
There was quite a few
Okay.
that wouldn't or couldn't come. But we didn't know how we came, so we couldn't. We didn't know how to go back.
That's all right. Well, you can go back and share that, and then you'll all move up. Now, the other thing you can remember is that bright spirits are always there to help you. If you need a hand with anything, just ask a bright spirit. The brighter they are, the loving they are, the more loving they are.
Well, we haven't seen many bright spirits. Why would that be?
Sometimes you see them in the distance as a bright light, but you don't recognise, and they're like God in a way that they won't push themselves on you. You need to ask.
But
for them
if they're
to
not
come.
there, how can I ask them?
You can ask any time and they will come. Just ask for
How
a
will
bright.
they hear me? They won't know that I'm asking.
Yeah. I ask for people. I ask for people to come. I ask for, I asked for anyone who wanted to come and talk to me tonight, and you heard that.
Oh, so we did. You were right. That was an answer to our prayers. Well, I am being asked to say we humbly thank this medium person who's allowing me to speak, and to yourself for giving us this great wisdom. We are forever in your debt.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. We will go back now.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Bye.
Bye.